Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look at the MAGQI wireless charging set. This is a product that you'll soon be seeing as a newly launched Indiegogo Kickstarter campaign, and it's unique because it comes as this cohesive package that includes both power banks that are wireless charging compatible. There's also a desk charger as well as a car charger with that wireless adapter, but more importantly, aside from offering these adapters that can transform an ordinary phone into one that supports Qi wireless charging, there's also this magnetic component, which the company is claiming is unique and new, that allows you to more securely fasten the phone onto these desk stand chargers and even a power bank that has magnetic capability built in, which is new. So taking a quick look at what you get in a set of a MAGQI, you get 5 types of wireless receiver patches for different phones that we'll be taking a closer look at in a moment. There's the power bank that you'll be getting in addition to a desk charger and a car charger. So those are the items that you get. And the benefits the company is claiming for a setup like this is ultimately saving you time. You don't have to plug in wires, unplug it every single time you want to charge a product, and that also reduces the life expectancy of your phone, because again, your connection ports can only last for X amount of plugins and plug outs, and that will be reduced each time that you want to charge it. But this one should elongate that. In addition, it makes positioning the phone on a wireless charger easier, since there's going to be that wireless magnetic alignment process. So taking a look at the receiver tips first, the packaging here is pretty simple. There's just one here for a micro USB slot, it looks like, and as far as design is concerned, these are still as slim as a typical receiver or a Qi receiver that you might pick up in stores, so there's not really a huge difference as far as size is concerned, but it does integrate a magnet, and you can kind of see that on the edges of the receiver. That's where the magnets come into place, 4 earth magnets. There's a company's logo, and this part just sticks onto the outside of your phone, and then if you have a case in place, you just pop this onto the inside of the case, and then onto the Microusb tip. And since Microusb is not reversible, there's 2 types of, there's a long side and a short side, it's not going to work naturally for every single phone. So there's actually 2 Microusb tips, one which has a reverse side up, one which has a smaller side down. So depending on how your phone is designed, it should fit. So the same thing really with the this USB Type-C one, but this one is universal in terms of the reversibility, which is why you only get one of these, and it should work with any USB Type-C phone. And finally, there's one for phones that already have Qi built in, such as the Nexus 4, for instance, so that you can still put this in for the earth magnets and make your phone magnetic so that it is compatible with all of these accessories a bit more easily. So here is also one for a lightning-based slot, which you'll find for Apple products like the iPad or an iPhone or an iPod Touch. So taking a look at the charger first, this is the power bank, and you can see that it has what looks like a 8,000 milliamp hour capacity battery, and the output one is rated at 5 volts 2 amps, the same thing for the second one, which means that you can also plug in, I'm assuming, typical USB based chargers, and it will probably still work with this power bank. You just get a third functionality with that wireless charging slot. So here's a user manual, also a micro USB charging cable for the power bank itself. And if we take a look at the power bank, it's actually very well designed. It has this interesting book-like texture to the front, and it's shaped like a diary or a journal, and it has a soft touch material which makes it easy to grip and resists fingerprints. On the back, there's that Qi wireless receiver spot, so that's where you pop in the phone, and it should stay in place once you have that magnet aligned as well. So it's an interesting feature. And the top here features access to the ports, including the 2 USB outputs for charging other accessories that don't have Qi enabled, for instance, and there's also a micro USB for charging the power bank itself. There is a power key that you can tap on once to look at how much battery is remaining out of 4 LEDs, so each one corresponds to about 25% of juice, and it should charge your phone up about 2 times for an average device and an Apple iPad for I would say roughly under 1 time, about 80% or so. Otherwise, it's not a Qualcomm quick charge enabled charger, but it is again very well made, has magnets integrated on the back as well, and performance should be decent. It's a smart charger, so it shouldn't overcharge or overheat during the usage. And once charging has been completed, it should shut off that port automatically. Here are the 2 other pieces that you get as part of the package. The C102 is the wireless car charger component that offers the same Qi universal standard, strong earth magnets, and automatic alignment through use of the earth magnets. Pretty standard stuff. one of the limitations of Qi wireless charging, I have to point out, is it still is slower than something like a wall plug, especially when contrasted with Qualcomm's quick charge. So because you're using inductive coils to charge up your phone, it's still going to be a process that takes ever so slightly longer. So you have to be a bit more patient when you are traveling and have that part used. So it looks like in here there are a few adapters that you get depending on the type of phone that you have, and there's also a micro USB port for plugging this into power. And then over here we have just the wireless Qi receiver that should pop onto the back of the dashboard mount, and the dashboard mount is just a simple suction cup that you remove and then push onto a windshield or onto a dashboard. This part, which has a soft touch rubber material, also has magnets underneath, so if you have a phone that's magnetic or has Qi enabled, it should just stick on here by default and not fall out or loose. So it also acts as a fairly compelling stand for watching videos, as well as using it as a GPS navigator in addition to charging your phone. Finally, we have just the wireless desk chargers. This is meant for home or office use, and there's two colors, it looks like black or white, that are offered. This is the C101 series. Pretty standard stuff as well. And if we open up this, we should get a very similar design. In fact, I believe the wireless charging component here is actually the same as the one that you get in the car, so there are no differences from the design of that component. The only thing that's different should be the stand part. So indeed, the stand here is integrated already. And in here, there are a few accessories inclusive of the same micro USB cable for providing power to the charger, as well as a user manual, and that's it. So this one is made out of plastic as well as some aluminum accents, so it feels pretty sturdy, and there's rubber feet on the bottom that prevents it from sliding around on a surface or a desk. There's also a convenient kind of slot here that allows you to pop in the micro USB cable and then easily organize and tuck the cable away onto the back when you're charging it on the desk. There's an indicator light on the top that will flash when it has detected a compatible phone that's using Qi, so it tells you when charging has started. And once again, it's using magnets to hold and position your phone into place so that you can watch videos, interact with media while you are also charging. So it should work fairly well, and that's at least the message as well as the goal of this product. So one limitation I see of the stand is that the angle here is non-user adjustable, but it should work well enough as a desk stand when you put it on next to your bed if your phone is charging, and it works nicely enough if you put it in the kitchen or also in the office, so on a desk or something like that. So anyways, that's been a quick look at this interesting wireless charging set that's created by MAGQI. It's going to be a new series that you'll be seeing being campaigned for on Kickstarter soon. And again, what's interesting about these is the addition of that magnetic component behind the wireless Qi coil that allows you to more securely and easily fasten your phone onto the charging pad without having to worry about getting the alignment and position correct 100%, and also makes it easier to use these accessories as stands for watching videos or for navigation in your car. Thanks for watching this video first look and unboxing here at OS Reviews. This has been the MAGQI wireless charging set.